live. Hello everybody. We're going to push a couple of buttons and we're going to be playing some Dead by Daylight today. So obviously for those that maybe missed earlier on streams this week, we played the new Tales of the Borderlands. I'm going to try and attempt to edit them maybe after stream today because oh my god, the sleep was not good. I knew the sleep wasn't going to be good last night. I could just tell. I think it was about 4 in the morning before I fell asleep. It's actually the flaw when I've not got work as well, I've noticed. Did you see the TikTok I sent you yesterday about the Blood Moon event? Yes, I did. I did actually, to be fair. Let's click over to the game screen actually, make sure it's working. Okay, that is the working. That's good. Good. Yeah, I did see that one, which is also kind of why I was like, oh, well, we should probably get back on the DbD at some point. Really benefit from the event. But, yeah, played New Tales of the Borderlands, had a lot of fun with that. I'll edit up those ones so that we can get them put out on the YouTubes as episodic videos, just in case there's people who don't want to like scroll back constantly to find a live and stuff like that as well. Plus they'd have to find two, and it's probably easier just to make a playlist and put them in it as such. So that'll happen. I'll try and do that tonight actually, so I can just render stuff overnight. But that being said, I decided today let's return back to the old DbD as such. I think going forward, I think the plan for the most part will be DbD on the weeks that are a little bit congested as such. So like next week, for instance, if I wasn't travelling, we would definitely probably be playing. The first day would be the Friday after work, and it would just be a chill stream. Then Saturday kind of thing, because I'm working 2 days and I'm only off a day before I'm in for 3. That has to just be a rest day. I can't mess with that too much. It just is what it is. Like those weeks will be a bit rough, but again I can stream after work on the final day and then stream on the Saturday, and then that's about it. Like maybe there's a small stream potentially could happen on the Monday, but I just doubt it. It's just the way it goes. To where we're off to, we're away to DreamHacks down in Birmingham. We go next Friday, so it's all booked up, all ready to rock and roll. So next week, as I say, the stream probably will be non-existent, but I'll attempt to try and do something. I don't know how Wi-Fi will be, or I realistically don't think there'll be any streams at all next week, if I'm being honest, because I think by the time I finish work on the Thursday, I'm going to want to make sure everything's just packed and I'm good to go, because it's an early-ish, it's like an 8:40 bus as such, so I probably want to make sure I'm definitely packed and everything's good to go realistically. So there's probably no stream next week at all, but I'll definitely make sure I record something. Yeah, I looked at it where it was essentially the bus ended up becoming just the better route anyway, because I could get a flight down no bother, but then I couldn't get a flight back up that wouldn't be stupidly late at night kind of thing. Like it was basically one of those where it was like I could get the flight down, didn't seem too bad, but it was still like 60-70 quid. Like it was still a bit, it was actually still quite expensive for the return journey on the flight actually. So like I was like I think it's probably because I'm booking it so late as well. So I was just like I don't know if I can be bothered paying 60 quid for a one way ticket, because especially knowing I'd still need to then pay 20-30 to get back up. Nah, trains were horribly expensive, plus also the trains for all of the what do you call it, the trains for all of the swap over lines, honestly not worth it. Like I think the train was like 5 hours 40, something like that, right? It was like just close to 6 hours, right? But well, I'm going to sneeze a doozy 1 minute. Thank you. I looked at the trains. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I honestly think you can almost never get any good trains unless you're travelling locally, kind of thing. Like trains are just too expensive in general. Like they were wanting like 100 quid, and I was going to have to transport. I was going to have to change train like 3 different times. Like I think there was like a minimum of 2 changes, and it was like 5 hours 40 something. Or I get in a bus for 7 hours and I don't get off until Birmingham. Like, One of them has way less steps to it, and the price is so much cheaper, and it is crazy. Trains should be cheaper, really. I remember there being a direct train to Birmingham. I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. No, I think you have to go off at a stop still for Birmingham. Pretty sure. Maybe because the fathers are changing, but also maybe that. To be fair, that also could be true. But I don't know if there is a train to Birmingham. I don't remember there being one. But it's been a while since I went down. Because normally I just fly down to it, to be honest. So, but yeah, the train prices anyway were too expensive as was. Like, so I was just like, nah, not doing that. Looked at the flights. The flights were a wee bit expensive, but the flaw with the flights was it was just the flight back home as such. So I don't want to like be like, right, let me fly down like for 60 quid and then still have to then get the bus back kind of thing. I was like, what's the point? I was like, I might as well just get the bus both ways, and like that also saves you a bit of money as well. So I was like, yep, fuck it, on the bus. So it's like 8 o'clock, and then I think I get into Birmingham for about 4:30, which actually works out really well because the check-in for the hotel's no till 3 anyway. So also Birmingham airport's a shithole anyway. It's not the best airport for sure, but then I can't really rate that many airports if I'm being honest. Not for a lack of travel, just for a lack of like an airport's an airport. Like I think the only one I didn't like going through initially because I really didn't know the layout of it was Stansted. That was the only one that was a bit kind of mid. But also because they like fucking ransacked all our suitcases because we had cards on us, so like that was another thing. But so basically no, the flight would have been the way forward if I could have got the flight back up, but the flight back up would get me home for like 11ish, and I was like, by the time you get off that and then all sorted, I says I'm not going to be in the house till midnight and I'm working the Monday. So I was like, nah, that's too late. I says even though it's like not really a travel, like because you're only really on a plane for an hour, it also means I'd have to be in Birmingham like all day on the Sunday. So I was just like, nah, I would rather be like at least making headway getting back home. So the the bus basically will leave at like 12ish, which is not bad. So it means I can check out on the Sunday, go get myself some lunch, get on bus, watch some movies, be back at Buchanan for like 8 o'clock. I think it worked out as such. 'Cause it's close. The bus was like closer to 1. It's like a 7-hour bus. Be home, be there for 8. Get the the X7 that's literally at that station back home in half an hour. I was like, I'll be home for like 9 kind of thing, where I was like, that's for the price and just the general travel, I was like, that's probably the better route. And it definitely works within like checking in and checking out, making sure I've got time around it and stuff like that, which is quite good. So that is the plan for next week. So yeah, Friday travel. Probably go see some people, maybe see some people, or just chill. I don't know what I'm doing Friday. It's because I'll get in at like 4:30. So by the time I check in, I'll probably like go find somewhere to eat for like some lunch / dinner kind of thing, and then I'll probably do something. Like I'll try and record some stuff for sure. In general, just so we can maybe put out like a wee video on the YouTube. So who's all going? So ironically, it's just me. Like technically it's not just me. Like I know a handful of people. Like obviously Lara is going, Pun's going, like Ruben and stuff and Booth and that are all going. So it's like all people I've known for a good while kind of thing. Like I think I've known them all for about 6 years, but I've never actually met them. So it was just kind of one of those like spur of the moments. Like I was meant to do TwitchCon ages ago, like last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember which one it was now. I was meant to do TwitchCon. It was the one that was in France, and it was just so fucking expensive. It was the price like that put me off immediately. Where I was like, nah, I just don't like the idea. It was so crazy money when we were trying to do it. The Paris one, yeah, we tried to book it up. We did actually. I did legitimately look. It wasn't one of those like, oh, I'm going there, just don't look at it kind of thing. I did legit look it up, and like, if you wanted a, I remember it being like, if you wanted a hotel anywhere remotely near or in the vicinity of the event, it was like, what was it again for like 2 nights? It was like almost like 300 a night or something like that. Like it was fucking mental money. It was crazy. It was actually so expensive. Like I think we worked it out. We're like between that and the flights and then just general travel around. I think it was close to like 800-900 quid at one point for like I'm going to say a decent hotel that like, because the idea was like I didn't really want to have to like go outside of Paris and then train in all the time and stuff like that, because that can get horrendous. Nobody enjoys that. Like, I don't mind. I've done this for Birmingham because I'm literally at the bus station. It's like a hotel that's not like, it's just up the road from the bus station. So I'm like, right, I'm near the bus stop, kind of like the coach station. I'm near there. Plus, I'm also near, is it New Street, I think it is, in Birmingham, is their main like train station, and literally it's like the exhibition centre's like 4 or 5 stops away from there, so it's like £6 for a return ticket or something like that. It's prices for trains are cheap when you're in England. Prices to get down to England are not cheap. Like, but once you're there, the internal side of things is always cheap. Or cheap-ish, I should say. Like, train is a viable route when you're down south as such, but it always seems to be expensive trying to get down to it. But yeah, we did try the Paris one, did attempt for it as such, and it just wasn't for happening. This one obviously is a bit more of a spur of the moment. Obviously the guys are going down to Sheffield to play in some card game events. I opted out of going because I don't want to play a 2-day event where I can't play the second day. So I've opted out of that. So I have the weekend free, kind of thing. Like, the weekend is in fact free. Technically the weekend was also booked off, now that I remember, because I was going to attempt to get to the Spain one. The Spain have an event as well, and I was tempted to be like, cool, I'll fly down Friday, play Saturday, fly back Sunday. Like, that was going to be the plan. The flaw was I just could not for the life of me get a flight to Alicante this time round. You might as well start learning Spanish. Oh, 100%. Spanish is legitimately something on my list to learn. Like, because I want to go at least once more this year. At least once more this year. Oh, I wonder who could have helped you out with flights. Absolutely fucking nobody. No, they're literally at least when I looked for the EasyJet flights, because fuck Ryanair, when I at least looked for the EasyJet flights, they were legit sold out on the Friday. There was no flights on the Friday, kind of thing, which is the day I would have to have went, because I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sort of thing. And I think I worked out was it the Thursday flight left, like the Thursday flight, if I was being super like aggressive to get in there, that flight was like 8:40 and I finished work at 8, so I'm never making that flight, let's just be real, kind of thing. So no flight on Friday meant that there was flights on the Saturday, but they would be way too late in getting in before, like, the event would have started by the time I'd have flew in on the Saturday. And I was just like, nah, it's not worth it. It's not going to work out this time. I'm hoping for the season 2. Well, I don't know if the season 2 ones are out yet, or if it's just the season 1s. I can't remember, but I think it might be. I think season 2-ish ones might be out. But we're hoping that the season 3 and 4 ones have a bigger window of announcement time for when they're actually being held. Like, I'm hoping that happens, because I think for season 1, what I've discovered right now is there's been no fucking... It's been a bit of a shit show in the sense of there's not been any great amount of time to plan for these events. Obviously, this is the first whack. It is probably going to be the kind of like upstart, kind of like dodgy ones. But yeah, it just feels as if I've not been able to plan for any at all. I've got one in Birmingham, potentially 2:10 flying out on the Friday, back on the Sunday. Aye, but 2:10, is that just me and my rucksack, or is that with a suitcase? Curiosity now. Also, who's that flying with? Because I did it literally through EasyJet's. Yeah, you in hand luggage. Was that through EasyJet though? Because when I did it on their site, they said there was no flights out with Jet2. But right, okay, that'll be why. Yeah, I could get an EasyJet. You're right, okay. Jet2, to be fair, in hindsight, I probably should have looked up Jet2 actually. I just don't like Ryanair's booking. I would get on a Ryanair flight. I'm not saying I wouldn't get on a Ryanair flight for what it's worth. When we tried to book through the Ryanair website, you should have asked me. I did, and you didn't get back to us. Like, now you've said, 2:10. To be fair, right, that's not crazy. 2:10 then it would be about 40ish, 50ish for a room, so that'd be about 260. That's not bad, to be honest. It's coming out. It's actually coming out. I definitely did. I have spoke about the Alicante trips multiple times. In fact, I've spoke about it more than the DreamHacks time. So I know what I'm about. But that's not bad, to be fair. I actually forgot about Jet 2, if I'm being honest, actually, in hindsight. Um, that one, I will now need to remember to keep that in mind, actually, to be fair. That's actually a good shout, to be fair. As I say, it was just Ryanair. I looked at Ryanair. I don't look at the Ryanair flight because it makes you want to lose the will to live. Like, that site's horrendous to operate. I still to this day can't figure out how the fuck I add luggage. Not that I want luggage, but I can't figure out how to add it. So, like, if I need it, it's so complicated. EasyJet's system was pretty fucking straightforward. Jet 2 I totally forgot about. So, to be fair, right, I've got to remember that Jet 2 is also an option for flights. Which is good to know, which is actually very good to know, because it means I should in fact be able to make the other events, realizing shit, there's actually multiple airlines. Again, I would probably ask Rebecca next time, to be fair, hey, going to book us up, even if it's going through Ryanair, like, because I don't mind flying with Ryanair, I just hated their system. Their system made it impossible to book a ticket. But I wouldn't be bothered flying with them, for instance, kind of thing. It's like a fucking 2 hour flight. What's the worst that could happen? But yeah, I think hopefully for season 2 / above that, like season 3 and 4's, I think the scenario will be like, hopefully there's a bit more leeway on the time for people announcing when their events are, and also just in general, I wish there was a better way they could post up when the fucking events happen as well, because I feel as if there's not really a great go-to for that. It feels as if like you really just need to know the store, and I'm like, I wish there was a way more of a post about season 1 events, like maybe like every couple of weeks, be like, hey, here is an update of the lists, and here's an update of like what stores are doing it and what times and stuff, so you can try and plan it. Not that I'm the top seller for Jet 2 or anything, or just back from their conference. I know. Try to upsell us on a Jet 2 fucking flight. I see how this is. Try to get that commission. But yeah, hopefully season 3 / 4 or 2. I don't even know if 2s are out yet, are a little bit better. Hoping that is the case, because it would be, as I say, I want to go back to Spain at least once more this year. Because I went obviously like at the start of the year in January. I'd like it at least once more, potentially twice as such, because in the grand scheme of things, it is not expensive to get to Spain. In fact, actually, the best way to put it, right, the trip to Spain, right, with the bonus with the trip to Spain is like the flights out are like the cost of the hotels here. How bad is that? For instance, like, because 210 for flights is actually fucking cheap as shit. Whereas I know I can get the hotel. I would probably just stay at the hotel I was at when I was there, because I thought it was in a really good spot, actually, to be fair. And it was very affordable. Like, it was like 40ish, 47 a night. So if I'm literally flying in on the Friday, I've got the Friday and the Saturday kind of thing. You're talking like, what's that, like 94 quid? Is that right? Yeah, 94 quid. So you're talking like, what? Just say 100, right? We'll round it up to 100. You're literally talking like 310, and then yeah, you got to get some food. But I'll be honest with you, the place is not that expensive, like in general. So yeah, you're talking like maybe 350 for food and all that sort of stuff. I wouldn't be drinking anyway, so like that makes it cheap as well. That's so easy. That's such an affordable fucking weekend away for 300 quid. Do you know what I mean? I can deal with that. Knowing that DreamHacks, for instance, where I'm literally only away, I'm not going to include the price of the ticket in this one, because obviously that's like a separate thing, because it's an actual convention. But like, I think I'm like close to like, what, 250ish, I think, for that one. And I'm realistically, I'm literally not. I'm not flying. I'm on a bus, like, and it's all within the UK. So it's like, it shows you the prices of stuff is just a bit fucked. But it is what it is. I'm looking forward to it still, though. Like, the DreamHacks will be good. It's going to actually just be good to meet all the people I've known for so long as well. Like, it's something that's kind of weird with the streaming world, where, like, you kind of, like, don't realise how much you interact with people. And then you go, oh, we don't live far away from each other in the grand scheme of things. But then you don't see anybody. And you're just like, it's weird having online friends sometimes. Because you're just like, whoa, this is This is mental, but it's going to be very fun to see them all. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone, and also I'm going to take some Godzilla packs down and stuff. Friends, internet friends. I'm going to buy another box of Godzilla to take down. So a couple of, like, I know Pun was like looking at taking opening some and stuff, and I thought that'll be fun. That'll be a fun wee video. So I'm going to buy another box of that, just because the box from UVS Games, I just got the email last night that said it's been shipped. So I highly doubt that'll be here before then, as such. Because if that's like what we're on Thursday, so like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe it gets here for Thursday. But I'll be honest, that feels a bit risky. Like I'm not really too. I ideally don't want that to be the case, so I'm probably going to, like, tonight/tomorrow, just order another box from Chaos Cards and just get it sent out as such. Sort of arrive probably Saturday, Monday kind of time, and then I'll just put it in my bag. Will not look at it because I'll cry if I have to think about it. And yeah, hopefully we get some good pulls when we're in DreamHacks, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to just talking to people in the business and stuff like that. Like, I was seeing like different companies and stuff that are there. I'm going to just, like, not network per se, but a wee bit, but I'm just going to, like, genuinely go around and ask people stuff, because I'm very curious about the space as such. So it's going to be cool. Like, I'm looking forward to it. Right, shall we now play some Dead by Daylight? So, Chapter 39, All Kill Comeback. So I know that Trickster now got, like, obviously he's daddy, now he's got a mummy version. I don't know if Lee Young has got anything else. So it just says, under the neon lights, introduces the Sleepless District realm, which I've seen the map and it looks fucking interesting. She's stunning. Yeah, I've seen a couple of things for it. It's definitely a thing. Celebrate this with a free chapter trial for the Trickster and all their mad stuff. Her Mori is amazing. I think I sort of seen the Mori, but I stopped watching it just because I wanted to see it in game. Oh, we actually got points again. I remember, but bear in mind we didn't actually get a really good run at playing this, so actually that is not half bad for points. So obviously they have the Trickster map showcase. I do like them doing this. I'm not going to click on it. I'd rather just like, when we find it kind of thing. So chapter 39. This is actually what I want to see, because I want to see the patch notes as well and stuff. So obviously we get the new realm, right? And we've got new survivor perks, everybody. So new survivor perks, we have flow state. When a generator is complete, earn one token up to 5 tokens. For each token, you bless and cleanse totems 8 to 10% faster. You heal 8 to 10% faster. You unhook 8 to 10% faster. That's kind of fun, actually. So by the end of it, yeah, you could, like, really rapid fire somebody off a unhook save. So, like, maybe, like, you get the 5 gens done, and then you get this real good boost to unhooking and maybe healing, so that you can get those last minute saves. Okay, I'm kind of on board with that one. That sounds not bad, to be fair. A place for us is, while healing another survivor, you gain elusive. Now, elusive I think is cool. This is just the whole thing where the killer can't see your aura and all that shit. I think that's fun as fuck, to be honest. On a heal build, that's very fun. Whenever you finish healing, though, the obsession, whenever you finish healing the obsession, you both gain elusive for, let's just say, 30 seconds, let's be honest. And when the trial starts, you're less likely to be the obsession. That is an interesting perk, to be honest. Oh, that's like a super counter to, like, the nurse one. No, the one that, like, you can see people when they're healing and stuff. That's a very interesting one. The next perk up is 5 moves ahead. While you're in the killer's terror radius or being chased by the killer, you see the aura of the 5 closest pallets or windows. Oh, that's the fucking perk. Oh, so I was watching Spookulips last night, and I was genuinely going to comment, what is that? I thought he had windows of opportunity on, but every so often they disappeared, and I went, that can't be windows. Now I realise exactly what it is. Right, he had 5 moves ahead on. Right, that makes way more sense now. Okay, it's a new perk. So you see the aura of the 5 closest pallets and windows, after you drop a pallet. Oh, wait, yawn. I am tired, to be fair today, but not tired. After you drop a pallet, you start moving 50% earlier. Okay, alright, okay, that's interesting. So slap a pallet, and then it feels basically like the animation's a little bit more sped up. And whenever you drop a pallet, it goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. Which I think is fair. Could you imagine just being able to, like, 50% earlier move? Okay, I kind of like the idea of that one, though, if I'm being honest. So now we go on to the Trickster, because I think he got like a rework or something that people are kind of like 50-50 on. I honestly don't think I'm that bothered by it. So the Trickster now gains style points by throwing blades, injuring survivors, and performing distinct gameplay actions back to back. The Trickster goes up in style ranks by earning style points. No shit. Each style rank improves the Trickster's blade throw rate and locker restock speed. Main event can now only be activated once you reach the highest style rank. Style points and style ranks are tracked via a new interface element custom made for the Trickster. So, okay, so you've got like, kind of like the way the bar would go round for them. It's going to be something on those lines, essentially. So now it says, base kit. So this is the interesting one, right? As I yawn for a second time, holy shit. I might need to open a can of juice soon. The Trickster's movement speed has been decreased to 4.4, as it was 4.6. I will be honest, I legit think people will know. You will notice that 100%. That's going to be noticeable. Like, not like crazy, but do you know, for people who play Trickster a lot, he's going to feel sluggish in the change a little bit. Blade count decreased to 36, it was 44. I don't hate this because I know what else is coming up. Decrease the tear radius to 24 and it was 32. That's a massive change though. So you're not as fast, but you can definitely get closing in on people a lot easier. With that extra like 8 meter fucking change, like that also makes a difference. Decrease the time to enter the throw state to 0.3. So it's a fucking fraction of a hair different. Like, those kind of time changes are so minuscule, ironically though, that like it's a bit kind of weird to say if anything's really going to be affected there. The same with time to exits now. I mean, it's basically it's gone to the point where like it's basically a flicker of a screen compared to like a tiny flicker of a screen. They increased the time between blade throws to 0.33 instead of 0.3, and then decrease the base throw movement speed to 3.86 because when it was 3.6. Hey, wait, what? Decrease the base throw. Oh, right, okay. That's not a decrease. Is that a decrease the base throw state movement speed to 3.8, and that's an increase. Okay, fair enough. After 5 consecutive blade throws, the throw movement speed is decreased to 3.53. But that's a decrease. That one's a decrease. So I think they meant to say it's an increase when you're initially throwing, but then you'll get slower. And then on 10 consecutive blade throws, you'll get even slower. The idea, I think, the way they've done this one is they want you being more precise with the throws. Like, I think they don't want you going, let me unlock gunshot mode. I think what they're saying is be more precise with the throws and actually connect with the hits, and you'll not be as, I'm going to say punished. Basically, you're going to get punished for just fucking ratatouilleing the fuck out of the blades. Increase the blade per throw. Increase blade throw rate per blade thrown. And it says after 5 consecutive blade throws, the throw rate is increased by 50%. So as you connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and get like the extra. It's like, that's cool. That's kind of cool. So lacerations. Lacerations now only count using whole numbers. Previously it was done by decimals, which is fair enough. So now the meter decreased to 6 and it was 8. So you actually need to hit them way less times, which again I think actually is a good change with the idea they're putting in place. And the meter decay is a little bit less as well, because you don't want to get punished as heavily for being more precise with the throws. Increasing the decay time, the stack decay time by 4.4. Increase it, sorry, by 4.4, so it's again not punishing you as heavily. And then you get visual feedback updates now displayed on the survivor directly for both survivor and killers. Laceration cuts remove from the survivor's user interface, which I think is a good thing, actually, to be fair, because now it's just going to be very obvious. So this is the style point things it says. So the trickster performs combo actions, generates style points. A combo action is triggered when two back-to-back gameplay actions are distinct. So the following actions generate one style point. Hit the survivor with a blade, first hit only. Injuring a survivor with lacerations or basic at, and hooking a survivor. I think that's all very fucking fun, if I'm being honest. Like that's very fun for like. Oh, there's actually more. Sorry, 1 minute. Oh, sorry, 1 minute. It's actually like didn't scroll down fast enough. Also breaking down a down pallet, breaking a wall, damaging a generator, and snuffing a boon totem. I think that's very fun. Then you can get 2 style points for hitting a survivor with 4 blades. Hitting the survivor with a blade that's more than 60 meters away, interrupt the survivor. Cool. Then the following is hitting the survivor with a blade through a small gap. I don't know how the game registers that, but I'm going to assume it might mean like a window or something, hopefully. I'm kind of curious to know how that one works. Then it says the 6 style ranks E, D, C, B, A, and S. They all have respective bonuses to a maximum throw rate and locker restock. The highest require skill points to reach, then progress to shorter times. So, here we go. This is all we need to know. So, when you're in S rank, survivors within 44 meters are revealed with the killer instinct for 4 seconds, 4.4 seconds, and then all survivors are notified across the trial. While in S rank, it gains a 44 meter terror radius, which is kind of interesting. The lullaby is disabled. The K meter by 50% slower. The blade and restock increased its maximum. Main event can be activated. That's pretty fucking badass though. And the S rank has a 66-second combo timer. S rank cannot be paused or refreshed like the lower ranks, and it resets to E after it's done. Alright, okay. And the main event's just the same. I'm just seeing if there's anything majorly different. Apparently there's a display with a reticle now as well, which is kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Like, add-on, just to see if it's actually going to help or not. Extra blades, DK, yep. Honestly, I'm looking. I think we just dive into this. This is interesting stuff. Obviously, a handful of wee changes and stuff, but I'll be honest with you. Let's be honest. Nobody gives a shit. It's just the main thing. Good amount of patchworks. Do you know, actually, the only thing I would like to quickly scroll through is there anything for the Houndmaster as well, just out of curiosity. Fixed an issue where the one minute. Fixed an issue where the Houndmaster would rubber band when walking after successfully grabbing the survivor. Nah. Fixed an issue where the application could crash for survivors and the killer after the Houndmaster hooked it. No. Fixed an issue where the camera would get stuck on Charlotte or Victor's head. Mate, nah, you bastard. They've not really fixed the issue we've sent in. But again, maybe it's one that they can't fix, or it's like too awkward to fix. I don't know. Basically, the one I'm trying to get them to fix is you sometimes don't get, the dog won't recall correctly, and it just bugs out for like way too long. That's what I want them to fix. I for a 2 seconds there thought I had to own that character. I nearly was like, who the fuck bought me that? Okay, so. What is this? Oh yeah, there's this stuff now. Which honestly, I think this is kind of fun. So actually, I forgot about this. I think this applies to like everyone. So it shows you what you get for prestiging basically with them now. Which honestly, I actually think is a better way to do it. If I'm being quite truthful, it's just a cool wee system. That one, total fair fucking dinkums. Fair dinkums, everybody. Let's just ball it at that, because that totem's shite. Doesn't do it. Okay, let's make sure we're locked in as Il Daddy. And then technically we can jump to the store for a second. So, because I think it's up at the top. So this is the new cosmetic. It's interesting. It's actually pretty cool. It's cool to get another, like... Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. It's too much money. I've got too many things to go to. I want to buy it, but also that is expensive. Like how many shards does that require me to get? Like, it's like fucking. It's basically like 15. It's like 15 quid. Nah, I'm not justifying that. Look at Amori. Can you do that from here? I can't remember if you can or not. Click on the Mori symbol. There's a Mori symbol. Am I being stupid? Oh, play Mori. Oh, aye. Right, alright, okay, let's see it. Let's see it at least. Oh. Aye, fair play. Oh, that's a fucking that's a doozy. Aye, fair enough. Fair enough. Aye, if it wasn't like fucking the fact that it was like 20 plus quid, I'd say aye, right? But like, I'm not buying the shards now. I've got too many. I get too many things to buy. Too many things to buy. Right, I think we're going to just roll with what we're running as well on this one. Oh, that changed, didn't it, as well? Oh, it sort of did. It sort of change, or have they just changed how it reads? Oh, they've changed how it reads. Look. Oh, that's way nicer. It just tells you exactly what the fuck happens. That's a very good UI change, actually. To be fair, I like it. I like it a lot. Now we don't know what map we're going to get. Obviously, we're going to have to practice with him a little bit because of the rework. But in the grand scheme of things, like I'm quite happy with this. Maybe we get the new map. I think the new map, somebody was saying as well, might have potentially an infinite as well, which will be kind of fun to see. Not fun to deal with, but fun to see. But we'll see. We'll see, because we play Trickster every so often, to be fair. So like, I think I will notice the change, if I'm being honest. I do feel like I'll notice the change. It'll be interesting to see if how we get these style points. I'm looking forward to seeing this UI, to be honest. Also, game didn't take a fucking dick amount of time to load in. I think that's been a really good thing that they fixed or somehow changed with how it puts you into games. It doesn't feel like it's forever anymore at all. I'm also going to hope that where I'm sitting is not going to be interrupting too much. Like, I think it's right in the perfect spot, but I think I might need to move it in in-game chat as such. Okay, so it shows that we're in the EL subcategory. That's very cool. I actually quite like that. Ah, they're going to be on that one, aren't they? Oh shit, wrong button. Oh shit. So where does this throw? Can you imagine if we could get... I think I'm going to have to abandon her. I think this is also going to be a flaw, because as we're testing, we're going to have to, like... Oh, that hit as well, to be fair, which is interesting. Oh, she went that way. Oh, shit. Oh, and then it put us to B. He feels actually way faster, though, if I'm being honest. He, I'll be honest, I like that a lot, if I'm being really truthful. So in that mode, I legit feel as if I could really keep up. Yeah, I definitely feel like, oh, you could definitely aim over that. Aye. I get it. I can definitely... Don't get me wrong, I feel as if I'm probably playing him like a sluggish wee bitch. And getting to S tier felt actually not too awkward, if I'm being honest. That feels weird. How can I see his aura? Is that because of the friends to the end one? Ah, I was just past the time as well. But we have 15 though. Like... Oh, she kept running. Okay, I mean, they're down to 3 gens. We have an alright pace going. And obviously it's went down to E rank because we don't use it. So it does feel like a kind of use it or lose it scenario, which is interesting, to be honest. Now we're back down to D. And that put us right up because we got the use of... Oh, shit. Oh, that's a ball. Nah, we'll just abandon, to be honest. I don't have enough knives. I don't have enough knives, to be honest. We can go back, though. Man. Dead hard, nice. Nice. Oh, the spin is very fucking good. Right back round. That is... Oh my... It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Like, obviously, don't get me wrong, everyone in this game survives, right? I'm just fucking around to figure out the difference in tempo. I'm pretty sure she's only second took as well, to be fair, so like, we don't have to worry before everyone starts shouting at me. I was going to say, I feel like some of them should be hitting. You think if this is the game section to show off the map, you would give you the new map. No, we're not in the game section. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I don't click the game section one because I'd rather just play on maps. I'm just going to open the door. They're a very fun team, to be honest, and we're all just fucking around. Like GG's though. GG's. Yeah, there is the game section if you want to. Just the only flaw I have with the game section itself is I would rather just be thrown into maps rather than have to. Like, I would rather just be like put into maps, to be honest, as such. Because it's nice getting to see the map, obviously. Like, but you could do that in customs, you know. Hello, did you? Did you? Did you? GG. Nice. Well done. Some of the other ones just waiting around. Yeah. GG. Oh, hey. Yeah, they were a fun team. Obviously, we're just fucking. We are literally just fucking around. I can see where. GG. Yeah, I can see where like you wouldn't obviously be in the throw mode all the time, but I can see the speed increase. So you could probably in chase, like you can definitely get round the corners better, like for sure, and actually get some shots off. You don't have to spam it. Definitely noticeable. That was kind of cool. I would change his perks though. The ones I had on, I don't think are as useful. There's some good ones. Like, I don't think personally I need Iron Maiden, right? Because obviously you open them 50% faster, but he's also got his own thing does that now as well, so you don't really need that. Surge, I think, still could hold a bit of value. Search in the Lockers, I think, is good value, and Friends to the End is good value, but I think those two I would probably change. If I was doing a new loadout for Trickster, for instance, based on how he does things now. How would I do this? How would I do the new kind of build? Like, I think Friends to the End is good. You get good value out of it, but I don't know if it's necessarily something I would automatically wish for. No Ed, possibly. Ruin, I think you could probably get away with Ruin. Yeah, you could get away with Ruin, to be fair. I think. See, I don't know if you would go. I don't know if he needs to necessarily go down a full route of like hex perks. To be honest, I think annoyingly, I feel as if like a Dead Man Switch or I'm just shouting out perks. Fair enough. I think like Dead Man Switch or like Deadlock, for instance, would be no bad. Grim Embrace obviously is the kind of one I kind of like default to a little bit. No Way Out could be cool. I mean, you could actually do a bit of an endgame build. Depends on the add-ons. Obviously, we don't have them as such because we don't have points in them per se. But like the add-ons also could end up playing a bit of a thing. But yeah, maybe like Ruin, maybe like Grim Embrace. It's a tough one now because I feel as if like I would instead of I would actually go probably Darkness Revealed over the Iron Maiden one, for instance, because I don't care about the locker speed at all, if I'm being honest. Like, I would go down that route, for instance. Then you get a bit of sight, you get a bit of knowledge. Honestly, things like Tinkerer could be kind of fun if you're forcing them onto gens and forcing them off the gens. There's a world where Tinkerer could be cool. Trail of Torment could also be better. In fact, Trail of Torment's probably the slightly better one because you can really mess with the what do you call it? You can really mess with their the terror radius in the auto, because obviously the terror radius got smaller, and as you get into the higher levels, the terror radius disappears, well, the lullaby disappears and stuff. I think that's not a horrendous build. You got Ruin to keep them off of gens, and realistically we can probably put in some decent pressure to keep them off of gens. Get the hook and we lock all the gens is great. Obviously we're getting a bit of aura reading here, and we're going to every so often be able to kick a gen. In fact, no, cancel. Well, Matt, we need to fix that. No, we can't use that one. It is Tinkerer is what I'm looking for, sorry, Dafty. The reason we can't do Trail is because when you damage a generator, it stops regressing, but if we've got Ruin in place, they all start regressing, so we don't actually get that. It's not, I had them bound in the wrong way. Ideally you would do that one, or you could do, I mean, as I say, if you took Ruin off, you could go Trail of Torment, or you could go Unforeseen, for instance. There is some options there. I would probably say Tinker might be the better one in general, or even Ultimate Weapon instead of Darkness, actually, and then we could then utility piece something else into play, such as, honestly, maybe Starstruck could actually be cool. I think that could be interesting. Let's try that instead. That might be a bit better. I'd rather this per se. Do you know the only thing? Extra info. So it says blindness. So it says whenever you search a locker, survivors within 40 meters gain blindness. Right. I like this UI change though. Yeah, this is much nicer. All it's showing you is the fucking base information you need. No fucking wordy messages. And then if there's something like blindness, for instance, it's just saying, here's what it does. Like, that is a very nice UI change. Can I just say, I really do like that a lot. That's very good. Very, very good indeed. Right, here we go. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to find the game. Obviously we might even switch to some Survivor for a little bit. Do we know when the event starts as well? Because that'll be interesting to see how much of it we end up having to miss. Because I can guarantee there'll be a section of that where we'll end up having to miss it. But we shall see. We'll just play a bit. Like, I don't actually want to play Trickster all day, if I'm being honest, though. Even though I know he's got his rework and stuff like that. But I would rather like to just jump around solely down to the fact that if we can put in extra points and then we can maybe look at spending them as well on things like Trickster, so he can then get his add-ons and we can really mess around with them. Whereas right now I'm playing them with no add-ons. 350,000 isn't a crazy number to really get a good idea of the add-ons and stuff like that, so like there's probably no point just dumping the points into him right now. As well. And then we've got some stuff for points and shit, which is not bad. But so far so good. He does feel different for sure. Like, the biggest noticeable thing was 100%. He did feel a tiny bit slower moving in general, but he did not feel slow in the slightest when I was in Blade mode. So I'm actually... Oh man. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I didn't think game 2. I know, I was gonna say, do we just put Lightborn on? Nah, I think for the sake of this, we're just gonna suffer through it. Oh, it'll be fine. It's so early in the day. We can't have found the definitive Hitman squad this early. I refuse to believe it's happened. Don't be bitching and moaning when they blind you every 2 seconds. No, listen. I will not bitch or moan. I will validate my complaints about the game when such thing happens. It's going to happen like every fucking time as well, and we're going to get so fucked up. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this. Right, also note to self, we're not going to just be like in fucking knife mode the entire time as well. I will actually be playing this out. Because there is moments where you would actually like hit, put them at a point, and you would actually want to just take the M1 hit and stuff like that. Obviously, that is something we have to look at doing and figuring out exactly what's the best case scenario for them. I think also these perks might help us out a little bit in being able to like utilise what we're doing. So they'll even have head on flashbang. Oh, we're not on a bad map for them. Not a bad map. Oh god, that was fucking horrendous. And it's over there. That ruin is in the worst spot. No wait, it's in one of the better spots, sorry, actually. It's actually way more hidden. I thought that was right next to that generator. Not a good thing when you can't even fucking hear it. Okay. Not entirely sure what the plan there was. Obviously, I know she's going to go right under. Or not, wait, maybe not? So the reason I want to do this is because tit for tat. Ah, so you can see that decrease meter on him now. Is she right? I'll be honest, pal. If this is the plan, I don't know what the plan is here. If I'm being honest, is the attempt to flashlight? She has decisive strike. That's why she wanted it so badly. Okay. And head on. There we go. That was the play, right? Okay. I get it. I get it. Like, that is the play. Okay. She wastes that pallet immediately. Yeah. Okay. I didn't actually think I was that close to that, to be fair, but fair enough. And now we're out of knives. I know he's out there as well, though. So we'll face this way, because I don't think he gets an angle on us. Oh, shit. Head on play, maybe? Oh wow, they actually managed to fucking turn off that totem so fucking fast. Yeah. It is in a shit spot. It's so bad because it's just always in a bad spot, right? Cool, I think, so they all are scappy. GG's. Like, the game's literally over already. They are rapid. They are rapid on this one. Yeah, there is no... Cool. Like, there is no point playing this round out at all. Holy shit. That is what it is. I'm not even going to complain. Like, I think that one pops. I think that one pops first, because we walked past that, no one was on it. So they're definite, and I don't think I heard anyone on that. So two of them are on that. Is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is. I'm not stressing out fucking games this early in the day. Absolutely no chance. And they're setting up totems and shit. Nice. Yeah, we kind of did know what team we were going into though. We picked the battle. We picked the battle. We knew it was going to be the head on. We knew it was going to be all the plays when we seen the squad. So we did go into it knowing what was happening. Curious that one's not popped yet. I actually felt like that one would be the way. Oh, it was that one? Yeah, there you go. Cool. Okay, there we go. And then we can open the door as well. And then if we count to like 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So realistically, they should have that door open by now. Yeah. GG's. GG's. Oh wow, he fucked that. He so closely fucked that. Off you pop. He nearly fucked that though. That was very close. That was actually really close to him messing that up there. GG's though, team. GG's. Oh man. Yeah, we knew. I mean, we had to know what game that was going to be. Oh my goodness. What were they running anyway? I'm kind of curious. Let's see what they were running. So they had Windows, they had Life, they had Last Stand. Okay, yep. And then Dead Hard Solid. The Shell had Decisive Strike, Windows, Deception, and Head On. Then there was Head On, Decisive Strike, Unbreakable, wow, and Circle Heal. Yeah, so we were not getting that scenario done at all. Life, Adrenaline, Windows, and Finesse. Nice. They are solid builds. Solid builds. We kind of just knew what game we were going into there. Under no circumstance was I that bothered. Like, way too early in the day. Why did you give up? What do you mean? We didn't really give up. By the time we had the second hook, he's had like less than 10 seconds on a gen to finish, and the game's over. You opened the door for us. Oh yeah, to speed up the game. The game's over. Yeah, the game was over. Like I'm not. Why would we sweat out? Why would we sweat a game when you have played very well? You know. Because I'm not going to necessarily get a hook. Like, let's be honest. GG's pals, good luck with next. Yeah, you played very well. No, you did. You actually just were very on point. But there's no point. We don't stress the games here. Like I've never played to stress out. Like, oh, I must get that 1K. You know, like I don't need it. I don't need it. To be fair, is what it is. You know, he's all played very well. Like I don't even know. I felt like the chase. We got the Cheryl to take chase. He was the sacrifice. Oh, the Cheryl was good. The Cheryl was on point. To be fair, but then even then, I think yous were all rapid on those gens, which is like yous were on those gens absolutely rapid. Because I didn't even think necessarily the chases. Like honestly, the chase didn't even last that long for the first one, and then the second one, I chased the David. The unhook happened. Small chase. Yeah, the gens were just done super fast. That is what it is, you know. Sometimes that happens, you know, but it's never one thing to like see it. Like if you get like, as I say, like we got to a point where like by the time I had that the second hook, these were down to one gen. The gens felt quick to do it. Yeah, the gens. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like the gens, like we could fly back and I could tell you how like that game didn't even last like 5 minutes. I don't think, to be honest. And I didn't even think the chase itself wasn't even that bad. Like the two chases were not bad. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, it was a solid game though. Like gens just happened. Like I'll tell you. Let's see if we can pull it back. So, bing bing bing. Right, so the game starts. At 9:35, and the game was essentially over by 4:54. Yeah, that's what I mean. So like, you've got a game that's literally been like 4 minutes. All the gens are done. We knew that last one up in the top was basically the last one that we hadn't seen yet, and we had managed 2 hook states. Yeah, that's what we do. You know, we do, as I say, why would I stress myself out? It was still a fun game. Listen, it was still a good game. Not saying it was a bad game. It just happened to be a fast game. That's all. You know. Like, yeah, 4 minutes. I mean, that's without toolboxes as well. Could you imagine if you guys had toolboxes instead of flashlights? That game would have lasted maybe 3 minutes tops. Like, that's like some hardcore numbers right there. Like, yeah, it was brutal. Like, but as I say, I just don't stress about these games anymore. Like, if that happens, yeah, we'll let you do it. Because the thing as well is, right, at the point for killer, there is no redeemable factor for me getting points, because I'm just not going to get any points. Like, let's be honest, like, I literally came out of that game with like, Christ, not a lot actually. I don't think I came out of that game with many points at all, because I've done nothing in game. There's no point also when it comes to that scenario, if you're playing to a higher level, there's no point me also being the killer that stops you getting into a game that will last longer as well. As such, it's that kind of way as such. Well, let me just ping that through. Apparently we got another follow at some point today as well, right? But I think it must have been a bot, right? We must have got like a bot or something like that at some point today, because it's saying we're right. It's saying we're at 599 follows on the Twitch end, but I don't see an indication of the second follow. I see Demelia's lovely follow, because they're an absolute star. Oh, fuck this. No, I'm not. Have we got Lightborn on? Jesus Christ, what is with the fucking flashlight squads? I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to veto that one. We might be going into that one a bit too fast, a little bit too fast. Let's not roll back into that back to back. That might upset the balance. I'm just a full fucking 4-man again with lights. That would have been one of those moments where I'd say probably at that point Surge would have came off and it would have became Lightborn if I get hit with another like proper 4-man squad. Like, obviously I think you were a 3-man Swift with 1 extra, I think is what happened. But yeah, that was crazy. Like, how fast the game was that? That's crazy when I think about it. I'll need to rewatch that one back. In fact, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clip this exact moment as a timestamp. Oh, apparently not. I can't push buttons today. Okay, well, I'm going to clip for a timestamp, right? So I can remember that game. For instance, I know it was like the second game on, but I'll forget. I'll end up like looking for it, right? But yeah, no, I want to actually like upload that as a game and just be like, holy shit, this game lasted 4 minutes, and I like, because what I would say is I don't know what I could have done differently. As such is what I'm saying, and I think it's a highlight to good players as well, because obviously that must be players that are just hitting skill checks, probably hitting great skill checks as well. I'd imagine. I bet you absolutely annihilated the great skill check button. I bet it happened. I can feel it. I can feel that's what happened. But yeah, I can't figure out how this mystery follow was earlier on as such. I think it was a bot, and then I'm assuming Seribot has dealt with them. But that I'm going to assume means that I'm going to say we're at 598 for follows. I'm not going to celebrate it just yet. Fuck me. What is... No, seriously, what is with the flashlights today? Is there something happening with flashlights, guys? Am I missing something? Oh, I put the wrong one on. Oh, you fucker. Fucked it. Absolutely fucked it. I clicked the wrong fucking image, didn't I? Ah, you bastard. Yeah, what is with all the flashlights today? That's 3 squads in a row. I mean, obviously that's just sheer randomness as well. Like, it's just who you get paired into. But like, that's 3 squads in a row that have basically been all flashlights. Is there something on? Is there a daily or something like that I'm missing? Because I always hate when sometimes I feel as if like that's just sometimes the squads you get paired into, and then you actually go, oh no wait, it's not actually that. It's actually just there's like a challenge or there's like a mission thing. Oh, he feels slow as fuck. Okay, well we know where she is. Was that close? Nah. I think what I do is I abandon. I was going to say, I think I abandon and go to one of them, but there's nobody on that. I think we get that hit though. Yeah, we get that hit. Ah, you bastard, I didn't see the step. Ah, she kept running. Always running. Oh, she's fast as fuck. I am amazed I got that hit, if I'm being honest. Ah, fuck this. At least I know I can do that up the way. One of those, like, note to self scenarios. She just disappeared. Oh, wait, hello? Hello? Wait, hello? What the fuck is going on? That's the first fucking shit. What is going on? Hi, pal. I'm... What the fuck? That was one chase. For, like... What? Hi, pal. Just, yeah, got on that gen. Oh, what the fuck is going on? That's... No, that's crazy. That's like... That had to be less than a minute. That, what the nah, something's not, I don't know what's happening there, everybody. Is there something up? What the fuck? Honestly, this is just a GG next scenario. Like, fucking hell, what the fuck? This game has literally went less than literally 2 minutes. I've just went back and checked. This game lasted 2 minutes, going on 3 now, and they're at 1 gen. What is? There's something not right. There's something not right. Hiya, pal. I don't know what you want from me. Yeah, I'm going to just get on the door. Like, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to assume there's a gen popping because, like, yeah, what the fuck is going on? Nah, something's not right. Hiya, pal. It's totally fine. There's something not right, though. How are we getting gens done that fast? Like, can somebody, like... Like, they didn't have toolboxes around. Like, at least they left at a decent time. But I'm so confused. GG's. I'm so sorry. I'm back from work phone. Oh, it's all right. Your work phone call lasted longer than that game as well. I have no idea what's going on. That game, no, literally, I'm not even joking, Rebecca. That game, right? I'm gonna literally put it back, right? That game lasted less than the first game, like the second game in this case. Something's not right. Something is just there's no way. Something is not right at all. Wait a minute. Like, not even like, oh, we're playing shit. Just in general. Right, that game. Let me do the timer just to get it right. But so that game, right? 5:46 left on the clock, right? And we chased the first person, right? Which is not a long chase per se. We broke the chase initially, right? Because we thought we could see somebody. We see two people. We chase that person. We chase them up to the top end of the map, right? First gen pops. They then also disappear as well. And I don't know if they went to the... They must have went round the side of those buildings. And then, in fact, actually, sorry, when it goes to 4 gens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 seconds later, another gen pops, which is fair enough, right? Because 2 people have been working on a gen. And then another gen pops about 2.5 seconds after that. So what was that? 5:45 game starts. Oh man, alright, like. Sorry, 6:45 is when the game starts. By 4:45, so literally 2 minutes left, we're already down to 2 gens. And then by 45 seconds later, we're down to 1 gen. So in 2 minutes and 45 seconds, we had 4 gens get done. Jesus, fuck! Like, what the fuck are you? What are you actually meant to do there? That actually makes no fucking sense. I'm gonna keep this up so that if this happens, like, are the gens? Like, I don't want to say the gens bugged, but like, is there legit something? Like, what perks did they have? Did they have any perk that like, so like resilience would only have worked if they were injured, which they were not. So they had no toolbox or it, and they had dance windows. They had resilience as well. But again, they all had Is resilience broken or something? Maybe, I don't know what's going on. This is weird as fuck. This is so weird because they all have resilience as well, right? And I'm not saying they're cheating, right? I'm just trying to figure out, is there like a bugged perk or is there something going on and I'm not privy to it? 2 minutes and 45 seconds for 4 gens to get done. What the fuck? Like, maybe if they all had fast track or something, but then fast track needs the hooks to happen. So like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going. You know what, I'm not even going to try and think about it too much. But that is 2 games that have gone down to like the last gen within a 4-minute window. That does not make sense. And we're in chase with people, so not everyone's on a gen either. Oh my god, that's oh, please don't if this happens like that, this could be a short fucking stream. What the fuck is going on? That is actually the weirdest shit ever. Oh my goodness. To the point where I'm actually going to like nah, there's no recent comments at least on it, so well, I've just put in the gens bugged just out of curiosity, but like, what do you do in that scenario? Like, honestly, that is so... It's like very weird. I also don't know how I lost her in all her scratch marks either, though, but like... I'm so confused. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Right, oh, also, well, remember, can we, Surge is what I want to take off. What was the fucking perk I had on instead of that? Fuck. Ah, you bastard. Grim Embrace, Surge, Friends to the End. Oh, Jesus, what am I actually, ironically, I can find out though. It was Ruin. It was Ruin we had. Right, that's fine. Because that would have annoyed me if I couldn't find out what perk we were missing. So I'm going to switch that back to Ruin now. Oh, Jesus. Right, everyone locked in. Right, there's no flashlights. Dodgy connection, potentially. I will just see how this goes. We shall see how this goes. I don't honestly know. Oh my goodness. Like, it's not even like it's not even like it's a bad chase. I think that's what's making me actually kind of like so confused. It's not even like a bad chase. It's just the fact that like the chase doesn't even last a minute, and then there's like fucking like 3 to 4 other gens getting popped within that time, and there's only 3 other people that can be fixing gens. Again, I don't want to say people are cheating, because I always hate when that has to be the kind of like almost conclusion sometimes. But sometimes it just feels, something feels off. And sometimes as well, people are just using bugged items and stuff like that, and then that could be a thing. So like, these guys don't have flashlights, so we get to see a difference in time maybe. Right, we're in his map. We're in his map. One person's got a bit of a rough connection, but we'll work around it. Ruin is in an alright spot. I misheard that entirely. Hello? Oh, you're the one with the bad connection. I'm not saying we need her out the game pretty fucking rapid, but I'm going to be honest with you, we need her out the game rapid. Oh yeah, did you not know that? Yeah, they changed that section literally with the map update, like when they brought the map back, basically. Yeah. Personally, I think it's a very good change. Yeah, I do think it's a good change, to be fair. Oh shit. Oh my god, how did that work? Oh my god, we got both of them. Chimichanga in the bin. How the fuck did we get both of them? That's crazy. They must have went to heal or something. There's also a basement. I could have just put them in the basement. I didn't see that initially. Fuck. Boil over, nice. Yeah, in hindsight, basement would have been the better play there. Yeah, I'll be honest though, right? Like, why are you just running? Why are you just? Well, that's silly. Right? Okay, you're getting. I mean, that was silly. Why would you run towards the kill unless you've got DS or something? No, right? Okay, I have no idea what their play was. I have no idea what their play was. That one's not on me. That one's not on me. I think everything might. I think this one might have fell apart a little bit for the team, if I'm being honest. Especially considering they just did that. I am just going to do this just to get the. Yeah, I feel like this is the. I'd honestly rather just do this to like speed up this game as fast as possible because I didn't realise she's going to have Unbreakable or some shit. She's actually got she's got something else completely. I have no idea. I think the other one's got Plot Twist, and then they botted out. To be honest with you, this is with one of those like let's just get this fucking game done. This game fell apart very fast for them. I don't want to be like the guy that's like fucking stringing this along. Oh, she's literally there. Yeah, that kind of like. The worst part is, do you know the worst part as well is, right? Like this went from like gens getting done in less than 2 minutes to like just a game that lasted less than 2 minutes. I don't like that at all. Like I think that's shit, to be honest. Like that's not that's not supposed to be the flip flop effect of what's going on there. Jeez. Yeah, this is feeling rough today. This is feeling rough. Right, we'll lock it. We're gonna lock it in another one, right? Listen, we can't. These games are a bit weird today. we're going to just... I think we're going to have to just chalk up that these games are feeling a bit weird. We might just be getting unlucky and the games are falling into this kind of like scenario, but like, why does this keep popping up? What is this telling me I've got today? I've looked at everything. Why does it keep popping up saying I've gotten something in the inbox? Like, I think the Sabo that ran back into us, I wasn't too sure what happened there specifically, but like, we had, like, the worst part was, it was like, we had a perk that showed the other person as well. It wasn't even them it was showing, it was the other person where I'm like, oh wait, something happened there. Oh, it's the Rift Pass thing, right, okay. Aye, that was a brutal one. Hopefully though that's one of those ones where they're like, right, cool, we're out of this game, back into another, we can like roll it back. Oh man, because we just had two really awkward games, and then that game, I would have said that game fell into the awkward category because like it just fell apart for the survivors. We didn't have to do too much, and I didn't want to like prolong and pull teeth, as they say. Like I wanted that game just done, because when you're at like that 5-gen scenario or whatever, and like everyone's just ran into you basically, not through choice, just it happens. Like I don't want that game to be the one that we like fucking prolong, you know. I let that happen so everyone had the option to at least bot out if they didn't want to be part of it anymore. Right, here we go. Let's see what kind of games we get, because I'm kind of struggling. Because the games are questionable, is what we'll say. The games have been questionable. And I would actually rather play Killer today. I don't mind the idea of switching to Survivor, to be fair. But I'd actually rather switch to Survivor once we're getting the big booty points for fixing gens and shit. Because I think they said it was like, I don't know what the pointage counted came at, but Rebecca sent me the video and it's like, apparently it's going to be like a 500% bonus blood point scenario. And I'm like, oh my god, we're going to just be pouring in the points. We're going to max out points so aggressively. Like, it's because like killer wise we're done, survivor wise we're done. Like, I don't even think is there a new Survivor? Oh god, we're going to be so fucking just for points. We might even buy her just to prestige 3 her straight away. Nah, we're not. Well, that was a joke. We're not doing that. Oh man. Right, let's see. Oh, found the game. Rightio. Aye, so here we go. Toolbox, 3 med kits. They're locked in. They're ready. They're ready to slap me silly. You know, sometimes you just get them vibes. You get them ideas and you go, oh, that's what's gonna happen. I can just tell. So we're still 92 subscribers on the YouTubes, which is awesome. So we're still 8 away from hitting the first 100. And then over on the Twitch, it says we're at 5. I'm going to refresh that. It says that currently we're at 599. But I'm only counting it as 598 because I'm 99% sure that a bot must have joined when we were offline. And then Seribot probably has dealt with it, which means that over a bit of time that bot will then lose the follow. I don't know exactly how that works specifically, like, cause I think because it gets banned, it just doesn't update fast enough to say that we're down one. Because we were at 597, and then when I came live today, we were already at like before I came live, I checked the channel anyway, and we were at 598, and I was like, right, but normally, even on Meld, it'll tell me who's followed. So they had to have, somebody had to have either, potentially somebody could have legitimately followed. I'd need to check one of the settings. I think I can do it in the creator dashboard and find out who followed, but it could actually be a real person that just followed because they've maybe seen the TikToks or something as well, because obviously we did have that scenario happen. Can you imagine if that hit? That'd have been so funny. Is this the we have to chase this person scenario? I love people that don't think you've just hit them. Is this a head-on play? No? Friends to the end. Love it. Brilliant perk. I probably could get her there, to be fair, but I feel as if, like... there's somebody in that building. There she is. Oh, she's running. You know what's funny though, right? No, you fanny. I'm in front of him, you dick. Try to hit very specifically that one. She just... I really love your stream, bro. Let's play together sometime. Fair play, fair play. Why are you wanting out the game? Oh, she's DS. Was that it? Was that genuinely it? Was that genuinely... that was all she did that for? That is so fucking weird. That's so fucking weird of them. Yeah, you should get dead hard. Well done. But I don't get people that do that, man. Like, they know they're at 4 gens. Yeah. Like, they're at 4 gens. Like, why are we making that look more prestigious than it was? 4 gens, and also, to be fair, right, they fucked that guy over a belter. I probably should have kicked that door in at some point, but I never thought about it. Like, for the sake of the amount of gens that they've got done, to be honest, I don't feel bad. Oh no! Why are you? Why? I'm not chasing you, you stupid cow. some survivors are a bit weird at times, man. Because what ends up happening is they give off such an impression of like importance to the thing. It's like it's just a game, pal. And we still get the hit, to be fair, which is kind of brutal. Yeah. So I'm going to assume that one's close to getting finished. I've got friends to the end. I don't think she's fully grasped what that perk is. That account was created 20 minutes ago. Oh right, fair enough, Rebecca. I'll be honest with you, I was kinda just ignoring that one, if I'm being honest. It's funny as well, because he could have made the save. I really don't get this player at all. Nice dead hard. Like, what are you guys do? Are you guys alright? Are you guys legit alright? Are you guys alright? I think I have to actually just chase her down, because I think, if I'm being honest, I don't know what the play there was, if I'm being quite honest with you guys. Like, I don't even know if there's like a hookable scenario for you, dude. There is one, and I should be able to get the other one. I'm not really too sure what the play was, basically. I'm not too sure, if I'm being honest. Hopefully somebody's able to tell me. I can just pick her up. It's all bots anyway, isn't it? The Meg was very confident, is all I'll say. Like the Meg definitely was like super confident with the game. But like confident to a slightly annoying level rather than actually getting it done level. Like literally there was 4 gens still to be done. I'm not too sure what the play was, but fair enough. GG Pookies is too sweaty. I don't know if it was GG's. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't necessarily it was too sweaty. I think it might have came under. Like, it's a Meg with a high. It's a high level Meg. Okay, so they were just super confident, and they got rumbled. Okay, fair enough, right? Well, at least we figured that one out. Yeah, they were just too confident. They're just mad that they got done in, basically. Dead hard, which is cool. Iron Will, Resilience, Decisive Strike, nice. Because they played the Decisive Strike stuff, we noticed that. Because they played the whole, like, are you going to hit me, you're going to down me, going to get Decisive Strike, go. And then they had the Dead hard options as well, which is fair play. Then there was Borrowed Time, Lithe, Reassurance and Babysitter, fair enough. Wiretap, Lithe, Windows and Aftercare, and Urban, Deja Vu, Bond and Botany. Nice builds though, legit nice builds. Cool. Yeah, I think they're just upset that they couldn't get a second gen. I don't know. That felt weird. That one felt a wee bit weird because they couldn't let it. Why the fuck does this keep popping up? Oh my god, I get like there's nothing, there's no messages. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to really I think I have like clicked with what the fuck Vecna wants to do, to be fair. The Hemorrhage Mango is definitely quite cool. Doing that one for the Undetectable, honestly, if I'm being honest, it's alright, but like it feels a bit mid at times because I don't feel as if I'm really getting the most use out of it. But I also don't think I'm getting the most use out of that upside down attack anyway, if I'm being honest. Something disconnect there. Oh, that's why I checked something. No, we're definitely live on YouTube. Can I just double check that? On Meld it's saying we're not live on YouTube. Had to bust everybody. Just want to double check that. Oh no, now it says we're connected. Okay, fair enough. Must have just blipped or something. Alright. I was like, wait, what? Nah, we're good. We're good. That's fine. Yeah, it was a good game though. Like, yeah, the Meg definitely was super confident. I think they thought they were going to run us. Maybe, I don't know. They left the Dwight though for an incredible amount of time on that hook though. To be fair, for what seemed like no progress, but I can't tell. Sometimes I just can't tell what happens in these games. I'm.
Can you hear me?
I don't want to, guys. I don't want to. 2 flashlights, 2 things. See, this time, if I actually change... I'll just put on Light Bomb. I think Ruin actually might be not... Surge is what I want to take off. Jesus. Well, we'll try it. We'll try it. Do you know what? See, to be fair as well, right? It might give us an understanding if there's something bugged. Like, because if this game with like a bunch of flashlights also lasts like 35 fucking seconds, we definitely know something's up with it. Because I still can't figure out. Yeah, I put Lightborn on. Just in general. No, do you know the worst part is as well? I'm more interested to see how fast the gens get done, if I'm being honest. So like, I'm going to say it as the game starts. I'm going to say the hour as such, cause it's going to be like an hour 50, like 5 or something like that. And I'm going to say it so we can keep an eye on when the game like ends. Technically, even like if we give up, obviously we'll add, like we would like in theory we'll add like a minute to it or something like that. But like, not give up. Sorry, but like if the game's like over, for instance. But let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Also, can I just say something that I've noticed with the UI chat changed in the Twitch on my phone, which is nice. So see, when you delete a message, I can still read it now. It does the scratch out thing as if it's on the desktop, which is really cool. I'm glad they changed that because it's something I'd been asking for forever. It just means if you delete something, I can see what you've deleted as well, you know. So I know it's not the power going to your head. Right. Yeah, that hits me. Somebody explain that to me. Right, I just wanted to check in case, but... yeah, fair enough. Me, power hungry? Okay, thanks for the animation. That was great. I would love it. I would have loved a grab. She's got sprint burst. Give up on that chase. So one gen done.
You have little time left.
She's miles away, but Gen.
I will show you no
Curiosity. Oh,
mercy.
nice. Like, okay, I don't know what the plan was there. I knew we were going to get hit on her. Like, I knew that one was going to happen. So there's not a basement play. So we're going to take her over here so I can then go to that one again. Because I think they'll run immediately to that one, if I'm being honest. Yeah, look, immediately on it. And then we just block it. That is fucking horrendous, man. Holy shit. This is a tough one. Because I know they're greedy and they're going to go back to that one. But they're also playing it well enough where, if I'm being honest, I don't see me. I have to abandon that. It's a fucking hell of a chase. Yeah, she goes back to it. That's crazy that they go back to it. Ah, she went in the locker. She's got a head on. She's got a head on. The old bait and switch. Did I see somebody there? No, I didn't. I'm assuming that's stuck to a level. I'm assuming that is stuck to a level. It feels like it might. Which is a bit pish, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel like that should actually... Right, down to 3. They'll definitely be back on that. Yep, she's back on it. Yeah, at least we know, right? So I don't think necessarily there was definitely something up with the previous games, but this one's at least lasted a bit longer, to be honest. What the fuck? Did she go that way? I have no idea what way she went. She's there though, I can see the fucking scratch marks. Oh, there she is. Like, I knew I could see her. I knew she was in the vicinity. I'll be honest, my dear, that's such a dead end section of the map, sorry. Yeah, we can still get the hit on her. I don't think she's impossible to get, if I'm being honest. Like that, you know. I actually forgot I had Lightburn on. Aye. Not impossible to get. Close game. Pretty decent game actually, if I'm being honest. I love how adamant they are to getting that gen.
You will not escape.
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, she wasn't ready for it. She wasn't ready for the kaboom. You know it's all about the kaboom. I know she's back on that as well, which is brutal because I'm going to have to let them get it. Yeah. Sprint burst or something. Nice. I mean, we just don't catch her in that time frame. Oh, maybe we do. Nah, we don't. Oh, saucy. Ah, we can get that. Right, so everyone, if we don't get fucked here, everyone now is on a fairly juicy spot. Somebody's over here for some reason. In this scenario, I'm going to have to be the cruel bastard and say I have to. Because without risking it, if I'm being honest, I definitely feel like I can get hit on these people now. They're a bit more nervous, is what I'd probably say.
You have little time left.
I like the way the UI reads for that now though, if I'm being honest, a lot. I actually think that's the nicest change ever. See the fact it's not in red for that, and it's such. I personally feel like I see it a lot better. Like I find it's more distinguishing in that colour. I think that's a really good thing they've done there. Well done. Now to give them hatch, because they played that out well. Right there. Wha-bam! Wha-bam! No. Wha-bam? No. Well, we'll see if we can find it first so we know where. Nice, they found hatch. Well done. Very good team. Very, very good team. Easy. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was. And I don't. Oh, that's funny. Oh man. Oh. Ah, that was funny. Oh, good. Oh, it's good. It's good when the survivors have a sense of humour. What was it, Dave? Everyone was running. It's a Lithe, Windows, Bond, Urban, Deja Vu, Fast Track. That's changed. Fast Track changed actually. I need to remember to run this. So now, right? So Fast Track says when another survivor is hooked, you earn 3 tokens up to 9. When repairing, when you hit a great skill check, spend all the tokens. Each one spent, the generator gains a 2% permanent progress. So like it's kind of like a brand new part now on a perk. I really like that a lot, to be honest. I think that's a very fun one. I will be running Fast Track for sure. I always normally ran it anyway, but I always felt as if you got like that kind of weird bonus out of it. Whereas now it actually feels as if you get like a really good bonus out of it for somebody getting hooked. Because you never want to fully rely on people getting hooked to be like, oh, I get to do something. Whereas now I'm like, well, if they do get hooked, now there's going to be like that extra bit of progress on it. I think that's brilliant, man. It's such a good perk. Conviction, Last Stand, Background Player, and Sprint Burst was the UE. Yep. Lithe, Windows, Bond, and Botany. Solid builds though. Solid builds. Very good team. That was a very good game. Right, I'm going to switch up killer now. Let's get somebody else into the mix. Do we do our Bubba game? Do we just get a Bubba game out the road? I feel like we're due a Bubba game to just get it out the road. Yeah, why not, eh? It can't be any more scuffed than some of the games we've had today, to be fair. So like, I feel as if this might be the one time we're safe. You know, see if this fucking thing pops up one fucking more time. This is a new one. This actually has just popped up, but can we actually fuck off with these pop-ups? I've seen them all. All cleared. Get out of here. Oh man. What am I running for this one? So we got the Trails, we got the Nowhere to Hide, the Lethal Plethora, and the Infectious Fright. Not a bad build. Not a bad build. But we'll see how this goes. Bit of banter, bit of the funs. Oh man, I am fucking knackered today though. Like, oh, just a long night, sadly. Oh. So like, definitely stream till about 4. We'll see how the vibes are going. I think 4 might be the longest I can go though, if I'm being honest, because I am genuinely tired today. But the games have been alright. The games have been alright. Plus, also, I'd like to go over talking some other games at some point. I need to have a wee look at some other games and stuff and be like, hey, what do we want set up for, like, not next week, but the week after, I want to say, because I'm working like the Monday, and then I'm literally off like the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday scenario again, so I'm kind of in that one where I'm like, it would be interesting to, what's the word, get an idea of what games we could play. Like, I'm just having a look. I'll have to have a wee scroll. Plus, I'm going to have a proper look at some of the times to play as well, because, as I say, that didn't feel like we spent a crazy... Like, I think we, by the end of it, probably did spend close to the 9 hours, but probably not. I think we were closer to 8. It felt like it flew in a lot faster. And then I'm looking at some of these games, and I'm like, oh, these are all definite 3-3-parters. Like, these are all long games. So, like, I maybe have to like look at the 2-parters again. I'd actually, do you know what we could actually do? No, I'm looking at it again. We could actually play Chicken Police in a couple of weeks' time. That actually might be a funny scenario to actually finally get through it. Let me actually look up. Yeah, I think that could be a fun shout actually. Let me look up while this game's loading in. How long to beat? And then put in Chicken Police again, just to see if it definitely comes up. Chicken Police. So Chicken Police says the main story is about a 7-hour story. So I'd actually be quite up for that, to be honest. I think that could be a lot of fun. See what other ones I mean. I know the game's loading in anyway, but yeah, it's like Chicken Police could be fun. The same with like Papers, Please. I actually kind of want to finish it, and then I had an idea, but I'm going to rope in some people for one. I want to do a community night soon, where we all play, and I'm going to do is basically get a handful of people in a call, and we're all going to oh shit. Oh, that is just so much nicer, folks. That is by far so much better. Scare the shit out of ya. Oh, she's got a life. I mean, we'll take the hit if I'm being honest. I probably should have just kept the chase going there, to be honest. She fast as fuck. She goes right. Aye, she doubles back way too fast. Close though. Again with the power of scuffed. Ah, you bastard. Nah, we'll abandon. We'll abandon. She's good. She's good. I don't think I win those chases. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe getting a bit of a community night going where we play the Return to the Obra Dinn. But if I can get enough people on playing it with us, we might have a funner time getting through it. Ah, oh, fuck me. Yeah, guys, we've met the team. We've met that team. We're fucked. We are fucked. We'll never. We don't beat this team. They're too good at looting. We're too shit as Bubba sometimes on these open maps. To be honest, is the biggest problem. God, they're not even on that one, so they're all over there. Jesus fuck. Gets the flashlight. Jesus fuck. I can't win this chase though. We're not in a spot where we win this chase at all. Look. She takes a hit, but I'll be honest, she didn't even need to take the hit if I'm being quite truthful. God, 2 gens left. I mean... for the sake of getting some points, I guess we fucking attempt to pick somebody up. Jesus, this is bad. That is a brutal, brutal game. Wait, where is that one? I can fucking hear... Oh, it's on that side. I was like, I can literally hear it. Yes. This is just a Bubba game. You know, this is a Bubba game against a good Bubba team. They know what they're doing. They got this in the bag. Yeah, we're just going to let them out, guys. There's no point stressing this one at all. Jesus. Holy moly. Couldn't do hit and chase at all. That team was on point. Oh my god. Gotta laugh sometimes when that happens, man. This is what happens though. We always get this with the Bubba games. We either get absolutely fucking dumped on. Like, to the point where it's not even like a chase. Like that was the first hit in 4 gens. Is mental. You know? Like, I think that gen's probably getting worked on more than likely. I don't think anyone's over there because we kind of were in that general region, but they might run to that one instead. That one's got nothing happening to it because I can see it, so it must. Yeah, that one. Yeah, is what it is. No, good team, man. You know, is what it is. Is what it is. Just no chance against teams like that, man. Far too high level for us. Right, we're going to go over there so we can see that door open. The other person ran over to that one. That door must be close to opening now. Jesus, can we like open the door? Hi, pal. Hi, pal. Can you leave? Oh my, hiya, buddy. Do you want to get on that door? Oh, sorry. Do you want to get on that door? No, you can get on that door. Hiya, pal. Yeah, get on the door. Hurry up and get on the door. Guys, the fucking game's over. Oh my god, get on the door. Guys, the door. I opened the other door. Get on the fucking door. The game's over. Why are you trying to stress the games out? Jesus. GG's, Mona. Yeah, GG. Like you can go. I don't know why everyone's like Mona left. Fair fucking play. Jesus fucking Christ. Get out the map. Fucking hell. Like just the game's over. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. GG's. Good team still. I mean, like, we had no chance. I had no chance. I could just tell. Like, it was one of those ones. Everyone was too good at looting. I was like, yep. I have no chance, like, at all. And that sometimes happens when you play as El Bubba, you know, sometimes. Because we don't play him a lot, so, like, we jump around. Oh my goodness, that was funny. I was just trying to get people to leave, though. Like, we don't need to, like, spend the full end game timer when the game's not lasted that long. Right, next on up. We needed to get that game at the road. We always play a Bubba game because it's always a dumpster fire of a game, so we always get it out the road at least once. That's at the road. Fair enough. We'll lock in the Huntress round for a bit. What am I still running with her? Aye, fuck it, YOLO. Yeah, we always just play one Bubba round per stream, just because we always get like either the most like newest of survivors or the most like experienced of survivors, and there's like never an in between. That has continued the trend of us getting absolutely dumped on. Open map as well. It's just I'm not good enough as Bubba to compete with people who know how to loot. That was a very good game by everyone. Oh man, that was funny. Good luck in your next game. Same as well. Ah, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Now that is now telling us we're at 601. So I'm going to say we've hit the 600. Let's fucking go, everybody. We've set 600 follows on Twitch. Because it's at 601, so I'm going to assume... Whatever. Aye, we're just taking it. We're taking it. We're at 601, baby. Thank you very much for the follow, and much appreciated for playing the game. You've all played that well, you know. We're having some good games. We are having some good games, though, to be fair. The couple at the start were a bit kind of mode, but like it's been all right, to be fair. Like we I don't know. Today I would say has felt a bit weird, but like we're on like what the 19th, so we're removed enough from the reset day and stuff like that. I'm also still convinced that some of those games at the very start might have been bugged a little bit. There must be. I feel like there was something up because it was all flashlight squads and the gens were done within 3 minutes, which is funny. Every other game we've had where there's not been a full flashlight squad, the games have not actually been like short kind of thing. Like games like the game that we had there with Bubba, that's just one of those. If you can't win the chase, you're just in it forever. We were kind of just stuck. The Feng was on fucking point. That Feng was like, I'ma slap you silly, and they did. And it is what it is. But I'm having fun. We're still having fun with it. As I say, we're gonna play until about 4 o'clock. I think it's going to be the plan. Oh god, he's left. Does a flashlighter come in? Watch this. I bet it's somebody with a flashlight. Oh, I'm never normally that good. I surprised myself. No, you listen. That was a solid game, absolute solid game. Um, I just play. I didn't even like loop that well at all, or even attempt to loop. I don't. My problem sometimes with Bubba is like I don't play him, and so like I know I play him like once a stream, and then I don't play him for such a long time where I just get like not used to the pathing with him. So like that's why we have like the most 50-50 games with him ever. Personally, I think they're still funny to do it because like on the times when you get the one good game, you're like, all right, there we go. But then also the games aren't long either, which is good. I like when the games don't happen to have to be like 10-hour games, you know, like kind of like this loading screen. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. But thank you very much again for the follow. As I say, that the track is now saying we're at 601. We were at 599, which is weird because then when you gave the follow, I would assume that would have only went to 5. Well, I would have went to 600. And Seribot hasn't said it's banned anyone either, so I'm like, I don't know where we got that extra follow from. Oh, I don't know where that other follow came from that's not pinged up. But we're gonna take it. You know, we're gonna take it. We've hit the 600, which is good. Which means the goal now changes on Twitch to getting to 700. Every 100 is the goal. And honestly, the way we've been going, like I honestly think we could probably get to 1,000. I think this could be the year where we hit 1k. I just need to grind a bit more on the content level. I made the video for today, and then after stream I'm going to sit and just make sure all the daily shots are ready to go for the rest of it. I've got obviously a couple of videos to make from streams that we're doing in the past, along with a couple of other videos that I want to put out, and just really make the big push for it, as I say, because that 1k is what my goal is for this year. I think it's kinda somewhat reasonable, somewhat unreasonable as such. But I definitely need to like lock in a lot more and get those kind of days where we stream on the roll, which is why I'm looking at doing like other days of playing other games and stuff, because I just feel like by doing that we're going to potentially reach as many audiences as possible. And no one is here. How many times am I going to like go to the opposite side of the map? That's not where they spawn. Oh, that was a bad lineup. That was a bad lineup. Oh, nicely done, nicely done. I just realised where we're at. Oh wow, is it me lagging? All that. I'm going to leave this guy because I don't know if it's my connection or his. Where the... There's no way they're on that one. Nope. We spawned there. So they were on that one. I'm so confused there. Oh, nice dodge. That one gets done. Oh, I've not played her in ages, man. Oh, I hate this. Bad miss. She stays on spot though. Down to 2 gens already. What is going on to... No, something's not right. Something is not right. The gens are getting done so fast. What is going on today? No, I honestly feel like something's not right today. Nah, something is so not right today. I don't even know where he went. It just feels like the games are like done in like fucking less than two, like fair enough, like 1 or 2 gens, but that's 3 gens getting done. And as I say, I don't actually know where he went. He's there. Yeah, I am genuinely very curious what's happening with gens today. Something just doesn't feel 100%. You're just not playing? Okay, I'll take it because I mean, literally in less than 2 minutes he's having 3 gens done. You want to give up, you can give up, pal. That does not bother me in the slightest. I'll go back and see if she just gives up, honestly. Yeah, she just gives up. I'll put you out. I'll put you out. If you don't want to play the game, fair enough. If you just want out. Don't know what their deal is. Do not know what their deal is. The game has literally by the first hook there was 3 gens done. Why are they complaining? Oh shit, that's a double pallet. Yeah, I don't know why they gave up, to be honest. Each to their own though. Each to their own. Ah, close. Close. Oh, bad miss. Bad miss for me there. Oh, that's a long one. Look, I mean, literally, they're down to 1 gen already. Like, other than the one person that gave up. Bad. Good looking though. Honestly, I just want to let them fix the. Honestly, I'm quite happy with them just getting that last gate. Just let them on it. Okay, I do not know what's going on today. I don't get it. Something's off. There's something in the water. Something honestly feels off with the game today, and I don't know why. But like, I legitimately don't get why somebody gave up when, like, literally, no hook. One hook state happened. In 3. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think honestly, I might genuinely call it after this game. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know what's up with survival. I don't know. Something just feels not right with the game today. At all. Like, gens are getting done way fast, which is totally fine, you know, is what it is. But then at the same time as well, like, it's also like, it's also just the fact that then, like, people are like just being quite awkward today. Hello. Hello. You good for the gen? You go to the door. You go to the door. Yeah, I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know what it is, but I don't want it actually like ruining my mood when it comes to like people being like, and maybe we've just had like an awkward sample size, you know. That also. Hello. Yous were good. Yous were good. Thank you. Yous were a solid team. Yous played that out really well. Everyone off your pop. Off your pop. Thank you. Thank you. Yous are very nice. I don't know. I don't know why Bunny was like mad at the fact yous were winning. Like I don't get that. And if they want out of the game, maybe something came up as well. To be fair, you know, maybe something came up. GG's. Yeah, the game once they gave up felt a bit weird. Like they're a P100. I don't know. I don't know why. But like, yeah, I don't get that one. To be fair, right? I think we have to try like one more. Like I think we have to try one more, and then let's just see. Because technically, I was only going to stay until 4. So like, by the time we play 1 or 2 more games, that's going to do my fucking tits in. I don't know what it is with people. Like the games all feel. A lot of the games have felt weird. And some not in a bad way either. Well, some in a bad way, some not in a bad way. That one, as I said, I don't know why the bunny player wanted out. As I say, because it didn't. They again, maybe, very just maybe, they also just needed to go, potentially. But it kind of feels as if it was like, oh, they're down to 2 gens, and then like I came back to hook, and then they just stopped. Something must have happened. I feel like something must have happened. Yeah, we're just going to play a couple more games as Vecna. What is this? Player stat access? Oh, it's that thing. I wish though, right? Like you could do this and it would actually like, because I think it sort of does the thing, but it tells you to go online and stuff. It's rubbish. I wish it would actually just pop up. Be much better. Right. Okay. So we'll try another game because I do enjoy the Vecna games. To be fair, I do enjoy them. And the games haven't been bad. There's just been very like weird instances of something happening. I think if the gens weren't getting done in like legitimately less than 2 minutes, and I'm talking like 3 gens at a time, I think that's the thing as well. Like 3 survivors, even when we chase 2 survivors, 3 gens seem to get done. And I'm not saying people are cheating. I just think there's something's weird with like the timing as such. Like. I don't know what it is today. It's been a weird one as such, and I don't want it being something that we then end up like over analysing or overthinking, you know. Because sometimes you just get those games that go that way as well, and there's basically nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So we'll see. We'll just see. Let's load into this game and see what happens. But, well, I think I actually, for the sake of how tired I am as well, that also might be playing a factor as well. To be fair, like I'm definitely like knackered. Maybe I'm over analysing stuff because I'm just like tired. But yeah, we're going to like probably call it after this one. I think might be the shout. Assuming this actually goes to an actual length of time. Like if it goes 2 minutes, I think if it goes like to that scenario where it's done in like 2 minutes, I think we just go fuck it. DbD. For like the only thing is as well, right, is there is a chance as well, like because it's finding your game so fast, it might just be giving you whoever the fuck is ready. So like maybe we are actually also just playing against like people who are just a slightly bit more tenured in the game, you know. That also could be the case, which I guess is fine. Obviously, we didn't technically get to see the new map. As I say, I would just click on it in customs and stuff like that. I don't feel like the need to like have to dive right into it as such. Trickster seems fun. I think his rework seems alright. To be fair, well, do we play him all the time? Not really. Will we be playing him all the time because the rework? Probably. Honestly, again, not really. Like I like to jump around a lot of killers. Vecna right now because he's the new killer. I'm trying to just make sure I get as many reps in with him so that when we do end up switching around to every other killer and eventually get back to him, we don't feel uncomfortable playing him, because there's only a couple of killers I don't feel comfortable playing, and I think that's a good thing that I've got to a stage of that being the case. Like I think that is a good thing, because by goodness it could be a lot worse. No, there's no. Oh, but there was somebody there. Right, that was a bad. Ah, you fucker. She went that way. Nice. We take that hit. Oh, I did it too soon. Did you see that? How did that? Oh, that was miles off. I just want to practice though. That's the thing as well. Practice is also very good. Is it a waste of time? Sometimes yes. But at the same time as well, it's good practice nonetheless. Oh, okay, we'll just go this way then. Oh, they're actually on that. That's funny. I think he went into that locker. No, he didn't. He actually just fled. But I'm going to check just in case. Just in case there was a second one. Can you imagine? That would have been so funny if that's what he did. Oh, this man knows about the Bubba Spice. We get the hit though. So she's been fixer upward. That was a bad shot. That was a better shot. So they get one gen, okay. And we're not in a super speedy scenario, but we're not in a bad scenario. Right? I'm pretty sure she's back on that gen. Which is the case. I think I might have played that a bit differently if I was the player there in that front. Wait, is he not playing? Oh, for fuck's sake. Now he's playing. He had crows on him. And then the other person just let themselves... Wait, what? I thought I heard somebody die. No, she's just killing herself. No, wait, what? What is going on? I'm a little bit confused by what is happening in this game, if I'm being honest. I'm hearing like, I think I'm just mishearing what the notifications are. Ah, he's a good gen. He's a smart cookie. Right, down to 3. Again, this is like I've been... Like, this feels like there's been a bit more back and forth, you know? Games are close. 3 gens still to go. Everyone's getting hooked. Fuck's sake. Oh, we get the Mori. That's a brutal Mori, man. It's a brutal Mori when you get to do it. Oh, somebody is... Is he alright? I can't honestly tell with him. Are you alright, dude? I'm really confused. It felt like at one point he had the actual crows above him as well. Yeah, okay. I'm not too sure if something's happening or if I've missed something, to be honest. Oh, I never get that. Never get it. Also, I'm going to be honest with you, he is not who I thought I was on. Ah, nice. Oh, you snazzy devil. I have no idea where he went. Right, I'll chase him, because I feel bad at this point, fuck. Like, I think at this point the best case scenario is just to like get this game done with as well. Like, I don't want to like force people through to the scenario, be like, oh, I have to get the Mories, you know. Because the game started at a decent pace, and then it's definitely slowed down for the survivors. At 3 gens, only 2 of them left. 2 gens. But it definitely slowed down. Oh wow, he actually vaulted. Jesus. I mean, honestly, he'll probably loot me for this entire time. Nah. He's like, ah, you fucker. He has found the button. Okay, we've found the Vinimac. And we've lost the Vinimac. What? Can somebody actually explain that? What the fuck? Did he go that way? I have no idea how I'm losing people today. I'm having a horrendous time of it. See if we find the hat. Oh, the hatch is literally here as well. Hopefully he goes and finds it. I did like one loop, and then like I don't know how the fuck I lost him. Because it gave me music, a music prompt. That was confusing. GG's. So the Vinny had potential fog-wise, left behind, quick gambit, nice. Windows, dark sense, leader, improve thyself. Botany, do no harm, we'll make it. Boon, circle healing. And deja vu, botany, kindred, and we'll make it. Nice, solid builds. Right, I am gonna call it that one though, because just everything and anything just seems to be being a bit like slightly weird today. So we'll just wait a minute, let's switch back to the main screen a second. Well, bam, close out of that. So as I was saying, obviously, this will pretty much be the last stream for the considerable time, annoyingly. So on one hand, I'm super glad we got to 600 follows. Whether or not a couple of them blip off because it might have been bot accounts and stuff as well prior to that, I don't know. But we'll just be running with it and assuming the best. But it's been good. It's actually been a very solid day, to be fair. As I say, next week, oh man, it's a lot of work before going down south and stuff like that for this DreamHack. So the convention, I think, is going to be fun. Like, it's going to be good to meet everybody, along with then just finding stuff to do as well. Next weekend, we'll make it all good. And then, as I say, I come back on the Sunday. I'm working the Monday, and then we're off for 4. So I think we will try and maybe look at Chicken Police for that scenario. Maybe do that the Tuesday, Wednesday. I think might be the best play. It does say main plus extras is 10 hours. I'm assuming just main story we should get done in 7. I think that's probably the best way to do it, and try to do games like that for a little bit. And we'll just see how it goes as well. Because, as I say, I'm looking forward to playing these kind of games, just finding just random and different games, just to kind of like build up the community, get that number close as possible to 1k follows on Twitch. And then hopefully, as we start growing things as well on the YouTube end, we could really start to like get that to like 500. I think is probably a reasonable scenario, considering we've only been live a couple of months, and we're already just closing in on the first 100. I don't feel too optimistic to say our 400 would be like out of the question. But that said, I think it'll be good. Next week, as I say, it'll be a bit of a mishmash of just nothing happening. I'll try and get some stuff recorded so we can at least have some videos up on the YouTube's level of things to show off what we did at DreamHacks and stuff like that, because I'll just try and film as much as I can. And other than that, that's the vast majority of it today. So I hope everyone has a good... I might potentially go live tomorrow, but with it being a bit more of an editing day, I might be just busy doing that. So like, bear with us. Maybe there's a stream tomorrow just to kind of make up for the fact we're doing bugger all next week kind of thing. If I can get everything packed, to at least set aside where I know what I'm taking down and we're good. The stream on Thursday night could happen as such, but it'll be mostly just chatting, that kind of idea, and we'll see about making it work as best we can. But for now, I'm going to tap out. I've had a good day. Even though the games have been a bit weird, I don't think it was a bad day. I would like to have streamed a bit longer, to be honest, but I'll be honest with you, the games are just... The vibes just sometimes feel a bit off in this game, and I don't like pushing the matter when I don't think something's right about it. And 3 hours is still not bad, to be fair. 3 hours is not bad. I would have liked to have started earlier as well, to be fair. But everyone that came in has been lovely. We've had no bad people today, which is nice. It's nice when we have days like that as well. Everyone's been lovely that's came in and just asking just general questions, which is the way to do it. Like, that's what I like the most. People just ask questions and then they go about their business. That's the way it is. I hate when we have people that come in just to be nasty, and luckily we dodged that today, so that was good. But yeah, we'll get a couple other games lined up and stuff. I'll put up some polls and stuff for other games that we could be playing and stuff, because there's a lot of them, and we'll just make things work and have a bit of fun with it. But for now, and then till next week, we're kind of like going to be on the quiet session. I'll definitely make sure that the daily clips go live on YouTube Shorts / TikTok, so there's still obviously going to be stuff to see and go from there. So thank you very much, everyone, and I shall see you all possibly tomorrow, but probably maybe Thursday, if not the following week. It's going to be a long time. I'll see you when I see you, basically. Catch you later on, everyone. Bye.